2 weeks ago, Poliklitik responded to my strongly worded rant about how they are the laughingstock of Indonesian satire. And they responded like a senile old man would when you tell them their fart smells. Seething ignorance. Welcome back to the Base Indonesian Show, where we shit talk about Poliklitik, still the laughing stock of Indonesia. After I wrote a love letter to Poliklitik,
It doesn't post enough satire at all. Rather, it posts satire's biggest enemy, mainstream news update.
they bask their attention and share to me their unparalleled wisdom, never before seen since Yoda from Star Wars. They said TikTok is a platform I cannot catch on because that's where all the trash belongs, and that they prefer to stick to Instagram because that's where their hearts belong, and Instagram is where the constant is at. A mindset like this encourages stagnancy and later decline, in my most humble opinion, old fart. Social media is a dynamic platform and will continue to develop for years to come. There is never a constant. In the late 2000s, the hit platforms were MySpace and Friendster. Where are they now? Then Facebook replaced it for the remainder half of the 2010s. Afterwards, people went into places like Twitter. Half was there during the mid 2010s, but Instagram proved to be better, and even though everyone was using Path, same with short video platforms like Vine, who got replaced by TikTok. The rule of social media is that the platform always changes and never stays the same. How will you continue to stay relevant if you insist on staying in the same place and never venturing out of your comfort zone? One thing I applaud about you guys is your consistency to remain for 8 years straight. That consistency of content and postings are something to behold. Credit should be given when it's due. Your demographics wouldn't stay the same, it will always change. And because your demographics are mostly old men at the precipice of their lives, you're literally waiting for your viewers to die out before you become irrelevant. You've inspired no one to follow into your footsteps, leaving no legacy behind for you to look in pride. Your jokes are so outdated and views so archaic. Worst of all, you hide behind the hashtag of hashtag Mimin Tidak Netral to avoid the outrage. In the face of satire, this is the ultimate act of cowardice. You should stick to your guns and blast the crowd with it. But everything pales in comparison to the sin of posting mainstream news updates without a hint of satire whatsoever. No trace of irony, no semantics, no sarcasm, no wit. You attempt to give me a history lesson about satire and the climate of Indonesian humor, but that lecture falls flat when all I can see is someone making excuses for their shortcomings. As satire does not take risks to fling itself in the future, I cannot respect. For all you do is ridicule and belittle the minds younger than yours, as people who are incapable of coming up with anything that is smart. Let me tell you this. None of your fan base has managed to spot that Rojali's bangs are shaped like a penis, complete with testicles, for 8 years straight. None of your fan base are smart enough to catch on. Plenty of us are capable of that, even without you guys pointing it out. And as you continue to underestimate us, we will continue to bury you into obscurity. But that is all the nice things I would like to say about Poliklitik. What I'm about to say next is very bad things. But Roger Moore once said, if you have bad things to say about people, best not to say it at all. I happen to respect the man immensely, unlike you, so I will keep my mouth shut. Thanks for watching this love letter on Poliklitik, and I will see you on the next episode of the Based Indonesian Show. Bye-bye, real people.